Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Bird Roll is back. What is going on, guys? Bird Roll, Car, K-Jar, whatever it is that you want to call me. I go by any name that I could possibly think of. Your traveling gamer is back here again in Athens, Georgia. Be here for a few days and then I travel again, so maybe I'll document where I'm going next. I hope you enjoyed that first little intro clip. I knew it was a shotgun. I know I said I'm primarily going to be sniping in this particular YouTube channel, but the movement was on point, the shot was on point, so I figured what the hell, just throw it in there, see if you guys like it. But we got a lot to talk about today, so I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please favorite, comment, subscribe, like, everything. But without further ado, let's jump into this video. Thank you guys for coming again, appreciate it. So the point of this video today, guys, is really just to talk about how to make yourself better, either with sniping or with Call of Duty in general. Before I get too far into this video, I just want to say that this is my own personal opinion and this is what works for me. So anything that you guys have, you can either take this and utilize it yourself, or you know, maybe switch it up, do your own thing. But this is strictly just what I do. So I know y'all see it. I got a fresh shave, I got the fresh glasses on, new camera, so we got better graphics, so we're all updated and ready to go to get this grind started on this YouTube stuff. So several things really that I'm like are gonna make you better. Now I'll elaborate on each one personally and in as much detail as I possibly can, but like I said, these are all strictly just me, what it is that I do, and what helps me, you know, do better, be better, play better, and be just more focused as I go through this. So first thing I'll talk about really is just the gun itself. So as you start your day, Call of Duty day, your grind day, whatever it is that you want to call it, choose your gun for the day, and I would say choose that one gun and maybe stick with that one gun throughout the whole day. The reason I say that is just because you get used to it, and as you switch up multiple guns, each one scopes in a little different, shoots a little different, fires a little different, your character moves just a little bit different based off of, you know, obviously what gun you're going to be using. Choose that one gun, use that one gun. If you find yourself getting stuck or caught, or you run into a wall with that gun, you start doing a little bad, start kind of sucking a little bit like we always do, switch it up. And that's when you really only want to switch it up. When you switch it up, spend some time learning the gun that you just switched to, and then once you get used to that one, if it's doing good for you, stick with it. If not, continue to try a different gun. Don't let yourself get frustrated and rage quit like we always want to. Switch it up. Try out the gun, learn the one gun, and get used to it, and that'll really help you for sure. And then also, maybe it isn't really just like a sniping day for you, maybe a red gun day. If sniping is really what you want to shoot for and what you want to do solely, that's great, but it's all about content and your growth. So if you want to snipe, push through it. If you're raging like we always do, switch it up. If you don't want to, then quit. It might not be just a sniping day for you. I've done it, I'm sure everyone else has done it. It's just about your day. Or you can just build confidence, you know, regardless, just with the red gun, get your shot back up, get some kills back up, make yourself a little bit more confident in what you're doing, and then switch back to the sniper rifle. But other than that, try to stick with the one gun throughout the whole day. So second thing, warm up first. Don't just jump straight into it. We watch all these YouTubers like Mod, Brad, and 30 and everyone like that just hop straight into these games, and they show you, you know, all these games, and they might have just hopped into it. It might be their first game of the day, but typically they'll spend about 30 minutes on average just warming up their shot. Where you can warm up your shot, where you can get yourself really like started on warming up and get yourself ready for that transition is, you know, private match. Go to private match, turn them on bots, turn them on recruit first. And that's the key word. Turn them on recruit first. Get your confidence up. Don't leave it on recruit, because everyone that plays against recruits are gods. Like, you're the best player in the game against somebody that's going to run straight at you, jump over something, turn around, and then run away from you. Move like one match on them on recruit, and then start up again. Put them on regular, then hard, and then better. That'll help you transition into those regular games a lot better than if you just hop into it straight off the bat. Don't just hop in with the expectations that you're going to do good. Hop in with the expectations that you need a game or two to figure out maybe the lobby, or figure out the maps, or figure out how people are going to be playing. Don't just hop in and think, I'm going to be the fucking best, you know, I'm going to be the greatest that's ever been. Don't do that. I do it all the time personally, so that's something I'm working on trying to do, is be a little bit different, make yourself play a little bit different, and go in with the expectation that you're going to need a game or two to really warm up. Unless, you know, you're like the best player in the game. If you're the best player in the game, then, you know, by all means, do you. Jump in the game, be amazing. We can't all do that. I know I definitely can't, and I know probably 80% of the COD community definitely cannot do that. So, warm up, get your shot down, then hop into those games. Third thing, figure yourself out. So, this is one that I want to spend a little bit more time talking about, just because it's something that I definitely want to hold myself a little bit more accountable to. And it's definitely something that really, really works for me. Now again, I say it works for me. It may not work for you, it may not work for the next person, but it works for me. What I want to talk about is really just my superstitions. I played a lot of sports, I grew up around a lot of sports, so typically you see sports players and everybody like that, they find something that has worked, and then they utilize it throughout the whole season. So that may be like a rally cap. You know, they put on a rally cap, hit a couple home runs, and then they know whenever they need to start doing that, and that's what they start doing. I'm the same way. What I mean by that is, what I'm going to be doing personally to make myself in a different mindset. Now, I pre-recorded some gameplay that I was going to use, and then I deleted it to use this new gameplay, and it ties in exactly to what I'm going to be talking about. So, the first gameplay I recorded with my headset. Now, I got the headset to try to better myself and to listen and try to be a little bit more in tune with, you know, the gameplay itself and what was going on. My games were just average, you know, very, 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 very average. But I took a break. I came back and I played without my headset on, and I just went off. I recorded these two gameplays with my headset off, and I was really just focused. I was a different person, and it played better. So that's definitely something that you can focus on. Like me, I wear a hat. I don't wear a hat. Whichever one's working for me for that day, I want to figure it out. Also, maybe you just need something. And what I mean by maybe you need something is maybe you need something for yourself to get yourself refocused. You know, my favorite thing to do if I'm starting to play bad typically is I go take a shower. You know, I'll go take like a 10-minute shower, just clear my head, you know, wash off, get myself mentally, physically prepared to come back and obviously get back into Call of Duty, into World War II, which is come to be a pretty aggravating ass game as of recently, the riot shields and all. I'll go shower, come back, and sometimes I'm a lot more focused on what I need to do, and I'll play better. You know, it's insane. I don't understand how it happens, but it just happens. Food and drinks are also something that's really, really huge. So when I took that break, and I took my headset off, before I turned on the game, I grabbed myself something to eat. I got myself a Gatorade, got myself a bottle of water, came back, and then I popped off with these two gameplays. The second one being Gustav Can, where I just absolutely destroyed. I don't know what I was doing. But, you know, get something like that. I always have something by the desk or my setup just so I can drink, keep myself hydrated, keep myself going throughout the videos and throughout my grind session. That way I'm staying motivated, I'm staying focused. Maybe like something else with yourself. You know, think about how it is that you're sitting. So a lot of times when I'm sitting, I'm usually sitting kind of upright, and I tend to see that sometimes when I lean in a little bit more, and my mindset just changes. Everybody knows that when shit gets real, you lean forward, and all of a sudden you're the best fucking player in the whole game. But I change up how I sit, I play a little bit better. Maybe you're leaning side to side, or maybe, you know, it's too hot in the room, or it's too cold, or maybe you just need some noise. I really like a little bit of noise when I play, like the AC. So I run the AC constantly, and it's not necessarily on like cold or hot, it's just on blow. That way I can have some noise, and it just, for some reason, my mind just stays focused on what I need to do. Think about stuff like that. And that also goes with shoes, socks, you know, the clothes that you're wearing. Maybe it's the controller. If you have multiple controllers, if you have a SCUF, maybe go to a regular one. If you got a regular one, maybe go to a SCUF if you have it. If you have two regular controllers, switch between the two. Those little things seem minute. It seem like they don't really do a whole lot to you, but I promise you, they really will make all the difference in the world if you start to think about it, because just something about your mental state whenever you make those little switches gets you to go a little bit harder and make yourself a little bit better. Focus on those things about yourself. I do that a lot. Once I start doing bad, I'll figure out what's going on, what can I change, what can I try, and then see how it goes from there. It's a lot of trial and error, but in the end, the product that comes out is worth the wait. Fourth thing. So this next one's super important to me. Some of you guys may have it, some of you guys may not have it, but it's something that works, again, for me. And I'm saying for me because it's personal for me. I have someone that keeps me in check, and I'm not saying that like somebody behind me saying, oh, stop doing that, or don't do this, don't say that, do this. My fiance, who's like huge in my ability to play. While we're at home, I continue to play a lot. I know I didn't get a chance to record a video while I was home this last time, but we took a trip, took some vacation, some family time to get my mind right about, going into my busy work schedule that's coming up in the next couple months. So I play a lot while I'm around her, and typically while I'm playing, she's doing something different, whether she's working on her art pieces or working on something for her job or working on something for, whatever she's got going on. She's a very busy girl. She does a lot of stuff. I might even link some of her art pieces in the description, that way you guys can check it out, throw her some business her way. She's really, really talented, but she'll keep me in check in terms of my positive and my negative. So I tend to be a little bit more pessimistic. That's just who I am personally. Some of you guys may be the same, some of you may be a little bit more positive. What you'll see whenever you have somebody like that is they check you. So when I start raging, start getting a little irritated, start getting a little frustrated, I start playing really shitty, like really, really shitty. And she'll be behind me, she'll keep me in check by saying, hey, don't say that much, don't do that, don't say that, don't beat yourself up, don't do this, don't do that. And I tend to listen to it for the most part. Obviously there's times where I don't, sorry babe, but I try to as much as possible. And then on the flip side, she also encourages and entertains when I'm doing really good. So when I start playing really good, I get my confidence, I'll really start talking to myself, oh, I'm the best player in the game, the best player in the game. And she'll just be randomly walking by and say, oh, you're the best player in the whole fucking game. And it just like keeps me going like big time. And it's just something that like, it makes me laugh, it makes me smile, it keeps me confident. So that's what I need. That's what I want, So she entertains that idea. And guys, if you can find you a girl like that, find you a girl like that, because whew, my God, confidence is key. She builds my confidence, she keeps me going. So that's another thing that I have. The fifth and the final thing that I'll be talking to you guys about is maybe set a goal for yourself. Now that goal is going to be just within the time that you're grinding out your session, you know what I mean? So this goal may be, cool, I got 2 to 3 hours I'm going to play straight. Let's try to hit clips. Maybe it's one clip if you haven't ever hit one. This guy right here. Maybe it's hit multiple clips. Maybe it's hit a clip a game. Whatever works for you guys. Another thing, I go get the orders and the challenges and contracts, and for some reason that just amps my game up, and all of a sudden I do some crazy things. I do have a gridiron game that I want to show you guys where I hopped in mid-game, clutched up, turned it around, we ended up winning, but we'll save that for another video. But I set these challenges, and I don't know, I just get laser focused on what I'm doing, and I play so super well, and it's something that I'm going to continue to do. So each day I try to set myself a goal. The thing is like a personal goal for yourself. Maybe you want to get X amount of kills in a game, a certain streak like a V2, or you want to call in various streaks throughout the game. You want to try and give yourself a particular challenge for that. Whatever it is that you can come up with, challenge yourself. I do it all the time, and it's very difficult to figure out what you want to do, but once you start having ideas, write them down and push yourself. You'll realize that you play just so much better. The last thing that I do to really challenge myself is this right here. I doing YouTube, so I kind of have a audience per se, and it's something that I want to do great for you guys, and that just ups my game by tenfold. Try these things out. These are things that I do that make me better, and I'm not saying this is going to work for everyone. I'm not saying this video is going to make you better at Call of Duty or make you better at first-person shooters. What I'm saying is I utilize these particular aspects for myself to really just make myself better at Call of Duty or at the game I'm particularly playing. Take some things and utilize them for yourself. Maybe switch some things around to meet yourself personally, or maybe completely ignore it. I really don't give a shit. Yeah, that's really all I have to say for today, guys. Thank y'all again for stopping by. If you really did like it, favorite it, commented, hit the bells, hit the like button, show some love, show some support. I'll also continue to link my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook in the description, so you guys can go check it out. Like, follow, I'll follow back, I'll like you, we can grow together. And remember, that's the overall base of this channel, grow together. You know, that's all for now. I have some more videos I want to do for this week, so be on the lookout for that. Again, guys, show some love. I appreciate y'all coming out, and I'm done. That's it. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.